When we buy a new car, we call our relatives, we call our friends, and we ask them to come on a test drive to get an experience of the new car, right? Now, same thing happens when people buy home theater systems. They want to call their relatives, they want to call their friends, or they even want to reach out to their neighbors to get them onto this home theater system and give them the feel of this surround sound technology that you all have wisely invested in. But one of the most common struggle that happens in these kind of cases is that we do not know what kind of content to play to give the best experience to your neighbors, to your relatives, or even to your friends. And that's why in our today's video, I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will be sharing with you 5 amazing Dolby Atmos demo clips that you need to show in your home theater system. Now, before we jump on to the 5 scenes, let me share a couple of disclaimers. First one is that all of these movies that I am going to share with you are Hollywood movies. The reason being, Hollywood music processing is far more superior than what we can achieve in the Bollywood industry. I know Bollywood is getting there, but yet they are few steps behind the Hollywood music processing. The second disclaimer is that all of these movies are action or thriller movies. And the reason for that is because you are already at the edge of your seat while watching these movies, and that sound experience totally elevates your experience. Starting off the list with the opening scene from a famous comedy action movie, Deadpool. In the beginning of Deadpool, when Deadpool battles bad guys on the highway, the sounds are amazing with Dolby Atmos. Gunshots echo all around you, making you feel like you are right in the middle of the action. Every punch and kick lands with a powerful thump, surrounding you with intense bass. Explosions boom from all directions, immersing you in the chaos. And amidst all this, Deadpool's witty remarks and jokes cut through the sound, making you laugh while you are on the edge of your seat. Overall, it's an amazing experience that pulls you into the heart of the action with incredible Dolby Atmos sound effects. But remind you, this movie is 18+, so just make sure to play only the opening or the beginning scene. The second scene is from John Wick Chapter 4, which is considered to be one of the best action films ever made, with some amazing Dolby Atmos sound effects. The sound of bullets whizzing past your ears adds to the tension, making you feel like you're right in the middle of the action. With Dolby Atmos, you can hear the subtle nuances of every movement, from the click of a gun's safety to the crunch of a broken glass underfoot. The dynamic range of the sound design ensures that even the quickest moments are filled with suspense, keeping you on the edge of your seat again throughout the scene. It's a thrilling experience that enhances the entire intensity of this killing scene in John Wick 4. Oh, by the way, the background song in this movie scene is Blood Code by La Casa Blanca. When it comes to some amazing action movies, there cannot be ever a list compiled without any of the soundtrack from James Bond. And this time again, we have got a clip from No Time to Die, and the scene that I am referring to is the Aston Martin chase scene. In No Time to Die, the Aston Martin car chase scene is a thrilling spectacle made even more spectacular with Dolby Atmos sound. As James Bond races through the streets, the roar of the engine fills the room, placing you right in the driver's seat. The screech of tires and the crunch of metal against metal as the cars weave through traffic are incredibly immersive, thanks to the special audio of Dolby Atmos. You can hear every detail of the chaos unfolding around you. From the honking horns of other vehicles to the distant sirens of pursuing police cars, the dynamic range of the sound design ensures that the quieter moments, like Bond's whispered commands or the subtle click of a gun, are just as impactful as the explosive action sequences. Overall, the Dolby Atmos sound elevates the Aston Martin car chase scene in No Time to Die to an unforgettable auditory experience. Oh, and let me know who is your favorite James Bond actor. Mine is Pierce Brosnan. Next up we have is again a car scene, but this time it's not a car chase scene, it's more like a car race scene. And the scene I'm talking about is the Le Mans scene from Ford vs Ferrari. The Le Mans race scene is an amazing spectacle made even more exhilarating with Dolby Atmos sound. As the powerful engines roar to life, you can feel the rumble of the cars reverberating around you, immersing you in the heart-pounding action. The screech of tires as they grip the pavement and the thunderous roar of the crowd creates a dynamic soundscape that pulls you right into the midst of the race. The special audio technology of Dolby Atmos adds depth and dimension to the sound, making you listen to the screech of the tires as they grip the pavement, and the thunderous roar of the crowd creates a dynamic soundscape that pulls you right into the midst of the race. With Dolby Atmos, you can hear every detail of the track, from the subtle changes in engine pitch to the whirring of gears as the car shift into high speed. Now I know most of you must have already seen this movie, but have you seen the man behind legend Lamborghini? And at number 5, we have got Christopher Nolan's direction and Zimmer's music combined in one movie, which is Interstellar. And the scene I'm talking about, yes, you guessed it right, the scene is the docking scene. The docking scene from Interstellar is a breathtaking sequence where the characters face a critical moment in their mission to save humanity. As the spacecraft attempts a complex docking maneuver with another vessel spinning out of control, the tension is palpable. Hans Zimmer's haunting and powerful score amplifies the emotional weight of the scene, building to a crescendo as the characters struggle against the odds. The music adds a sense of urgency and heroism, enhancing the visual spectacle and leaving a lasting impact on the audience. The endurance spinning and that sound coming from your Atmos speakers makes you feel as if you have also lost in that space. By the way, the entire soundtrack of this movie was processed in Warner Bros. Studios and they use M&K speakers. Now if you want to see these scenes but you do not have Dolby Atmos home theater system, then reach out to us using the link above as well as the one that is shared in the description to design some amazing Dolby Atmos home cinema setups. And if you have got some more content or some more amazing clips that you have seen or tested in any of the demo rooms or even on your own systems, then feel free to share them in the comment section. That's it from my end. I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will see you in the next video, and I am going to wait for our next part of this Dolby Atmos clips when Bollywood launches some of the best Dolby Atmos content too.